Sam?
Yeah, delighted. Obviously, we needed a bounce back from last week. Lions were 4 points ahead of us, I think, and we got the 5. And they didn't get anything. So yeah, it was good Saturday for us. Yeah, delighted.
As a group, that period after half time was crucial, wasn't it? You capitalised on that yellow card.
Yeah, I think. Look, Sam talked about. We just talked in the change room about. We prepared really well, and we were really deliberate on what we needed to do, because we knew that. I was asked pre-game around the team selection. We know that they wanted to get out of the pitch by, scrum penalties and big set piece team, and to not allow them to do that. But they are a difficult outfit because they play, and you saw that they can create you problems. So you're going to spend a bit of time without the ball. So they're having the discipline that we showed to understand how to win the contest is probably, from as a coaching perspective, is one of the most pleasing things, and obviously then the effort and the application to do that. So there's a lot of positives in that. We can obviously rest up a little bit around URC now. We're still where we need to be in and around it, and we can enjoy our European experience, with knowing that we're coming back into a competitive position in the league, which is great.
Yeah, given what happened with Connacht earlier in the day and Edinburgh losing,
I have no idea, so you have to tell me what happened.
The results have gone well for you.
They've gone well for you. Connacht lost, Edinburgh lost, so you've climbed a few positions.
You're up to 7th now.
How important was it today, just because we know how tight it is, to keep in that contest?
Look, it's extremely difficult. We're going away to South Africa. We've got away to Leinster. We've got Welsh derbies. We know how hard this is going to be, but no one gave us a chance when we went to South Africa the last time. Different competition, same side. You've seen there what good side there and what that side did to Connacht. So look, we know that if we get it right, and we have to get things right. We're very aware of what we are as a team and what it requires to be us. And you need things to go your way because there's a lot of talent stacked in a lot of different teams. But the one thing you will always probably agree with me on is that the effort of this team and its fighting spirit and its cohesiveness as a group is very, very strong, and that can get you a long way.
Yeah, it's a big challenge, but you're right there in the thick of it, aren't you? And it's so congested now. There's only about 3 or 4 points separating about 6 teams.
Yeah, I mean, obviously the one that get away, you don't get anything last week. Those 2 points might be important. That we had a potentially to get. The Edinburgh last minute. We know we're in the hunt. We know that we can go toe to toe with it, and that's the exciting bit. And to be fair, no one at the start of the year would have said that. So I think that we the good thing is the group now, and I'll probably speak on Sam's behalf, is no one plays this sport to come second. And we're competitive. They're enjoying themselves. They're a tight group, and that, as I said, that gets you some way. But we're here to try and be the best that we can be and get to where it gets us. So I'm delighted for them.
So you said you're going to celebrate afterwards, and what was the occasion like? Obviously, it ended sooner than you wanted, but big deal for you.
It's been a really good week. I think as a group, it probably shows again what Boothie just said, how tight we are. There was a big emphasis on it even before the game. There was a presentation and stuff, and it means a lot. I think it shows that people care, and we're a real tight group, and like I say, we care about each other, and they've made it really special. So to get the win is more important. But it's been a very good week and day today. So really enjoyed it.
You think you're going to hold on to that pass behind you?
Never in doubt.
Never in doubt. It was a nice score, but like I said, it was good attacking play from Ruben. Just lucky to be on the end of it.
That was your longest finish, wasn't it?
I don't know.
To be fair, the first year you scored in a hack against the Dragons, you went under 6 as well.
So is having a week now in Europe, is that, how do you view that now? Because you're right in the thick of this sort of playoff battle in the URC, but to have Europe and this great fixture coming up, is it a bit of relief? Is it just not? Is it a distraction? Is it relief? Is it just something to enjoy?
No, it's exciting. I think as you get a bit older, you realise these knockout games they don't come around often. So enjoy the week, enjoy the build up, and Saturday night's going to be a hell of an occasion. It'll be a great atmosphere. Big English Premiership team coming down. if you can't get excited for that, then what can you? So yeah, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's got all the ingredients of a real tasty cup tie, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, like Sale, big strong team, so it's going to be a real test, and yeah, I'm just looking forward to it. It'll be like different experience down the brewery field again, so yeah, it should be really good.
Cardiff did a good job on them last year, didn't they, in Europe? Did you study that game at all? No.
No, we're just focused on ourselves. We'll have all the information and that we need in relation to Sale. They'll do the same on us. You know, it's the 80-20, 8% you, 20% them. We know what we are. We know what we have to do, and the good teams make you question that. And I think fool's gold. You need obviously a little bit of adaptation, but you're not going to get the change that you potentially need that looks good on a chalkboard in a week. So the more important is being clear, fresh, hungry, excited. Those are the things that get you across the line.
Is Morgan Morris going to have a new trophy cabinet? He's running out of room, I would have thought, in his current one.
Well, I just said to him actually, I thought, we know that Morgan Morris is great, ball in hand, and if he's 5 minutes from the try line, it's very difficult to stop him because he's very greedy and doesn't pass out. But he uses everyone else. The bloke next to him gets smoked, but he scores. Yeah, he's good on that show and go. But the thing that impressed me about Morgan today was his defence. I think defensively he was very good, and he knows that he needs to bring both sides to his game. So I was delighted to see him physically dominant in those areas. And the exciting thing for us, we've just spoken in the changing room, and I've spoken to the coaches already. There's areas in that game where we can be much better, and that's exciting. And if these boys bring the desire and the want to get better, which they do, and we prepare, we'll give ourselves a good chance.
Are you likely to have anyone back in the mix next week who wasn't involved today? Potentially.
No, I don't think so. I think we're pretty close. Jack and Dowie won't be ready. As I said, the last 3-4 weeks of any of those long terms are always the most difficult to predict. I don't think they'll be ready. They've not been on the grass. It'd be unrealistic for them to be around. Sam heals quickly, so
Was it that there was a spell you had about 5 minutes on your own line, and to come out of that without Kazilian was brilliant, but you were quite slow getting up. Was that when?
That's not very nice, is it?
No, you looked like you were suffering.
Mate, you need to word your questions a little bit better than that.
After your heroic effort.
After saving the first try. Yeah.
I missed that first bit. Yeah. Was that when you got injured? Was it because you looked like you took a bit of a battering?
Yeah, a bit of a bang, but like I said, we turn up Monday, see where we're at. But yeah, it should be all good to go next week.
But that spirit is what Toby was just talking about. To defend on your line for those few minutes, that showed what you're all about, I guess. Oh,
it's massive. I just think, like we touched, the boys care about each other. So when we put the shirt on and stuff, like we talk about effort, but that's just a given now for this team. Where like the effort is always there. It's the finer details of getting better now that we need to work on. So that's just what we do here. We don't give in, and we keep working with each other.
There's a massive mindset to defence, as an international defence coach said, to not be in the defensive line you have to be dead, injured or both. And that's that sort of attitude about staying in the fight, putting them under extreme pressure. The last 5 metres are the hardest ones to get. So to show a couple of those opportunities today and get those shows that we're on it, and that's a good indicator that the boys are tuned in.
How good is it to have Max Nagy come back on today?
How good is it, Max? It's great to see him out there. Obviously, the boys love taking the mickey out of him in the team room, so from that point of view, it gives them another person to take the mickey out of. But no, obviously, you want strength in depth. We lost Yestin this week, so to have another person for positional cover. I think Jack Walsh has been exceptional there the last couple of weeks about how he's played there and the way that we want to play. But to have him in there, we've got a few. You asked me the question. Nicky Smith will be back for next week as well. So we're getting the right people in the right areas, and those things are important.
Because you were excited about Max at the time when you had that really, the injury came at such a bad time. He was absolutely hitting peak. His stats were incredible.
Yeah, I mean, you want people that can influence the game, right?
Yeah.
There's so much of the game is, you know, knight to e4 and so on and so forth. But ultimately, at some point, as you saw today, I thought they had some of these players, you know, and Morgan Morris did it for us, and Sam gets a line break, and Ruben makes the break. So you need people that are going to influence and get you into the bit that's not prescribed. Because when it's that arm wrestle, you know, it's a boxing match. Your jab, their jab, their jab. At some point, you've got to create an opportunity and create an opening, and you've got to be good enough to take it. And I think that the more people that can influence the defensive line from an attack point of view, through skill set, speed, whatever it may be, breaks the game open. And defences are very set, very organised. So you need to break it open and then stay on top of it.
Come up with the 1-2 combination.
Yeah. Left jab, right cross. Exactly.
Would you say, Toby, as well, difference between last week and this week maybe is more the clinical aspects of your game? You're much more clinical offensively and defensively, particularly in that first period.
Yeah, no, I think well, in respect to the first period, everyone focuses on that. It doesn't matter when it comes. It's just about, you know, and if you're referring to the intercept, well, that's part of rugby. Is you make a decision, the best decision. I'm more disappointed with the fact that we probably coughed the ball up in the red zone too many times last week, as I am for them, because, you know, it's rugby. So from this point of view, I thought we created opportunities for ourselves. Yes, we did finish them, and that's great. But as I said, there's more growth in this team, which is exciting.